It's one of the most exciting entertainment stories coming up right here on Tea Time. Hello and welcome to the program. I'm Tokumbo Taiwo and I'm here with my highly opinionated colleagues on set, Elsie Godwin and Ife Oshunkeye. Hi guys.
What's that?
Oh, so anything new? Oh, Jordyn Sparks, yes. Apparently
Jordyn Woods.
Oh, duh. Yes, okay. Apparently she's coming to Nigeria.
For what exactly?
Exactly, because that's what everyone's
The
asking.
homecoming, according to her.
Mm-hmm. Is that what she said? Homecoming?
Yeah,
Something in connection with
Beyonce.
She watched the homecoming.
Question is Beyonce coming to Nigeria? Or she watched the home? Yeah,
She watched the homecoming, and from there she got. I don't know if she had some kind of little revelation of Nigeria. I don't know, because immediately she watched it, she said, "Okay, she's coming to."
But they said there's this homecoming fest where Wizkid will be performing.
Okay, maybe that's what she was referring to.
That's what she's actually coming for.
Oh,
so I don't know if it's related to Beyonce's.
Is that what she's coming for?
Yeah, she's coming for the homecoming.
When
fest.
is this event?
I don't know. I think it's Saturday.
This Saturday?
I'm not so sure.
Okay.
Because I know we have lots of events this Saturday.
Okay, yes, they said this Saturday.
This week, okay.
Because people have been asking, okay, so what is she coming to do? And then she didn't give hints.
People said she's coming to teach you how to snatch.
I was going to say the same thing.
Your best friend's sister's boyfriend. So.
But that was even mild. Some of the things I saw, I can't even say in terms of like what people were speculating she would come and do. I mean, like, seriously, people are savage. Anyway, I think that's the ones you guys said is funny enough.
Are they even being savage? They're just actually talking from what they've seen.
They're stating the obvious.
What does she do? What is she coming to Nigeria to do? You understand? We need to know why we want to
she's
go
coming
and
to
see
sell
her.
fake makeup.
Fake Kylie Jenner makeup.
That's it, yes. That's it. I was just like, savage.
This is why she's coming, because she knows you guys will talk about her. She's going to trend for the number of hours she spends in
You know what?
Nigeria.
I think that she should come with the Smiths, just in case.
They have their lives,
I don't think the
man.
Smith has
Have what?
that much fans in Nigeria, do they?
It was even a joke. It was meant to be like, because like they are the only ones I know that are supporting her right now. So I'm like, she should come with one of them just in case she gets more than enough backlash. And you know how we are in Nigeria.
She'll
it's
be
going to
fine.
be
Why would
with.
she be
She'll be
backlashed over something that is not
The
her
backlash
business?
should just be on social media, but she'll be fine. They'll
She'll be
treat
fine,
her
yeah.
right, whatever
But I like the
arguments
new
they had.
Simi and Fowles' new song, Mind Your Business. Yeah, I like
There's a
that
new
song.
song?
Yeah.
I need to watch that.
You've listened to it as well.
Is there a
Mind Your
video yet?
Business. Yeah, it's a animation video. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I'm looking forward to watching Homecoming this evening.
I actually-
so that I might understand
Exactly.
Why
if,
Jordyn Woods
if
is
there is
coming.
a relationship with her coming and the homecoming.
I
here.
actually, so I was like, I want to
I have
watch
to
it.
watch it. I have to watch
Obviously,
it
but
this
we
night.
do not, because I searched for the connection.
I searched. I
and
couldn't
then what
find.
I found was only the homecoming fest, which is going to be this Saturday.
Because I watched the trailer for Homecoming and I'm like, I'm not seeing any connection whatsoever.
Is it 17 minutes?
Yeah, but even so, you would have
documentary
gotten
or
some
what?
kind of
No,
hint.
nah.
Come on,
How many
Elsie,
minutes was the
now.
trailer?
How many?
many
Is it
minutes
today we
was
started
it?
watching film? From trailer, you will know what's going to
believe,
happen.
Wow.
The way it might be connected is the fact that you know, last year's Coachella that Beyonce did, she had a lot of African prints going on, and she had a lot of African dances.
My
and she's
mind
been-
went there actually,
Yeah,
so
she's
I'm
been making
like,
reference to a
to
lot
Africa.
of African stuff as well. So it might just be something she said about Nigeria, and she just felt, okay, yeah, I should do that.
Okay, let's see what she says when
It's
she
2
comes.
hours.
I'm going to bring feedback tomorrow.
Exactly.
Tomorrow.
Yeah,
Morning.
Elsie.
Oh, do you know what? I forgot my job is. I want to say, it's the Friday, girl. No work.
There's work, though. There's work.
We gotta be here for you guys.
Exactly, exactly. Okay, up next, we're discussing Wendy Williams. She's upgrading her security detail until her ex-husband leaves. Okay. So, apparently... Yes, from 1 to 3, and it's because from that since she has served him the divorce papers, that they've been having a lot of arguments, heated arguments, where the security, not just even security, even staff at the at their place of work had to actually intervene. So exactly, so that it got to one point where he had to be restrained. So it only makes sense that she would double up the.
But why is he pinning the guy so much? much. Like,
why are you asking the same question I want to ask?
is he not the one that chose another woman? Is he not the one that bought
it's
gold
not
for
easy
her?
to throw off 20 years. It's not easy to throw off 20
know
years.
So he didn't know that when he was sleeping with the other girl?
That's what what's her name now? Wendy.
And then they work in the same place, so I don't even know how
it makes it even worse.
He's still there.
I like
He's still
what
an
she was
executive.
doing, like,
No,
it's
he's been
essential.
fired. He's been fired, and he
Now?
has to go. Yes, that he's been fired, but he has to go. But I think there's some kind of.
Notice.
Sorry?
Like
yes,
a
exactly.
month notice or
I don't know if it's a month, but I just know there has to be some kind of notice period, and that they're just waiting for him to go. I think he has been served some time, but I don't know how long that is. If it's a week or if it's a month or 2 weeks, I don't know how long that is.
I can't understand what he's arguing about or why he's angry or.
And you would
did
never have
expect
thought
her
that,
to just
exactly.
accommodate you and your side chick? Like,
He's supposed to move on in shame, like.
he doesn't even need to feel shame. Like, just move on.
But this is like a double tragedy for him, in the sense that, one, you lose the wife, two, you lose the job, which is your means of income anyway. If he had a job elsewhere, I would have said,
and
okay.
three, you might lose your new girl.
Who knows? Exactly. Yes. And she may be like, nope, I'm not taking you in. We don't know what the story is on the two of them. She may be like, no, if she thinks you're that bad, she may want to move on in her own life.
The rent.
That's the thing.
You know, so many questions.
So many unanswered questions. It's like the $64 million question, really.
They just remind me of that song. One day bushmeat go catch the hunter.
I mean, he's been doing it.
Hunter,
Yeah,
right?
he's been doing it a lot, and nothing has happened, right?
Exactly.
And finally.
I said, this is the song. His name is even Hunter.
Bushmeat.
And
So
then-
Wendy's the bushmeat.
Oops. Okay.
Yes, now it's a metaphor.
But
All right, I
just
also
hope she
feel-
goes through this and come out better.
Yes, I also feel what is coming to bite him is the fact that you don't really appreciate what you have until you
lose it.
Exactly. I think that's what's happening in this case. Now that he realizes that he's going to lose.
He's always been in that space when he thinks like a typical, I'm sorry to say, Nigerian man.
Where?
When they feel like once I'm married
Why did you look at me? So, no, somebody not a Nigerian man.
Once I'm married to you and she's there, she's the wife, she's never going to leave. You know, you said it, that she comes off as someone that has this mindset of marriage is marriage, I'm never going to leave. So maybe he also banked on that, hoping that
That's what I'm saying. He was thinking exactly, she's still going to be
people say
cool.
she's afraid of being alone.
So
exactly. All those things were things he banked on, saying,
she'll be cool.
she'll never leave me.
Exactly, she'll
We'll
never
sort
leave
this out,
me. Yes.
we'll sort this out.
That's
But
what I'm saying.
unfortunately-
Now, this is going to be a wake-up call for him.
Why
But
the
Nigerian
woman?
men don't even think like that anymore. That's like.
So,
I like how you feel. I like how you feel like the way you think is the way all Nigerian men think. I like when you do that, right?
No,
but there are still so many. Their new phrase now is Yoruba demon. That's what they're called.
Oh my
It doesn't
days.
matter what
Oh
state
my
you come
days.
from. Yoruba demon is no longer about a tribe.
Yes,
You
it's-
could come from Abia State. If
Once
you come
you're a
from
demon.
Edo, but once you're a demon, you're
Yes.
a demon.
What are
Okay.
the traits of a Yoruba demon?
Oops.
We need a full-time show, like
Exactly,
tea time,
for lesson.
morning to
How many
break
have
it
you
down.
Okay, all right, guys. Before we go on a break, final thoughts on this story that you want to
Go
share.
Wendy. Go Wendy.
Yeah,
Go Wendy.
but like
Wendy,
I was saying,
how you doing?
How you doing? Exactly. I hope she can actually stick to this.
She will, for
I
her to
hope.
increase.
I hope.
Because you mentioned it the last time.
Lapse.
That's what I'm saying.
my biggest
That's the
fear.
thing.
I don't think she will. I think she's in that
I hope she
space
can
where
stay
she's
strong.
really angry.
And
Yeah.
she relapsed for a bit.
Yes.
So now imagine when she's lonely for a whole week.
That's the thing. Or a
she
whole month, who knows?
She goes to her house and
and
she's all
just
alone.
yeah.
Nobody-
I'm hoping it doesn't come to that.
Yeah, I just hope she can cope.
All right, it's time for that break now. When we come back, I will be dishing out more of the hottest entertainment stories this afternoon. We'll be right back. You're watching Plus TV Africa, and this is Tea Time.
I loved the energy when I came in here. It was so positive. I was like, I can't live here.
My real names are Akbofiofobo, Akborubomemere.
I think my father is a comedian because most times when he calls me, he's like, yo, make sure you use condom, them girls out there.
So are you telling me I should have shot my shots?
Ife, you are my younger brother.
Age is nothing but a number. What? I'm a vampire.
I believe in equal rights for women, and I also believe that a man is the head of the house, so we need to draw our limits somewhere.
It feels so good. Now can I do my jam now?
Yeah, you can.
Welcome back. It's still tea time on Plus TV Africa, and we're discussing Jenny Mollen next. She reveals she dropped their son Sid on his head, fracturing his skull. Okay, that's a very, very sad story, isn't it? One that you pray never happens to your child.
Never happens through you, because you're going to feel guilty for
for the rest of your life. It's a good thing that this guy Sid had just a fracture. If it was something else, it could have been much more worse. And then to think that I think they have two kids, yes, and I think even that second child had like a dog bite some time back, and even then she shared it on social media as well, and she got a lot of public support at the time as well. So this happening the second time, she's getting a lot of support as well. A lot of people have been reaching out, to
imagine
show.
She's a Nigerian.
Oops.
Just
exactly.
Imagine.
Yes, I don't even want to go there and say what
the first one and now the second one.
They would.
Just give us one comment. Just give us one comment from in Nigeria.
Sharing all of this on social media so that child social services do not come for her.
So that she won't even mention it. She's thinking about child services.
Because now she's making it look like I'm remorseful and it was a mistake and all of that, and then people.
Yeah, but she didn't intentionally.
She doesn't share it. They probably won't hear about it.
Intentionally do it, but some people may argue that she was negligent.
Negligence and then them are just two different things altogether, because the way I see it is like,
hey God, just imagine the baby falling off right now.
Right now, yeah, and your whole body went cold.
Yeah.
Oh, you've made me lose my train of thought now. But okay, if what were you saying? Maybe you can continue.
No, oops, I don't want to.
He was talking about child support.
Okay, child support. Yeah,
not child support.
What?
What did you call them?
Social services. No, they come in when there's regular abuse, and then you see the two incidents that I've mentioned is on two different children, and then and I think the child also has to complain. I'm not sure. Okay, but it has to be some kind of abuse. I don't think anyone can look at this and say it was abuse or.
Yeah, but someone could argue that how could you have been so negligent to let a dog bite your child and then drop your child again and be like, okay.
Yeah, but it was years apart, though. It was years apart, and I think it's like 5 years ago. Who is going to? What I'm saying.
Doesn't matter. I mean, how would all this be happening
to just one? That's what I'm saying. I think it makes it better that the fact that it's two separate children. If it's to the same child, maybe they might be suspicious. But now, on two different children,
be more careful.
Exactly. That's all we should.
Really should be.
And thank God the baby is doing good.
Exactly.
I think so. She needs to be more careful and more sensitive.
Absolutely. Because
and there's one thing the Nigerians call the mother sense. Like they sense when their child is going into danger. So maybe she needs to find that one too.
Okay. If you think she should have some mother sense?
Yeah. Or some more sense.
Oops. Whatever kind of sense, let her have some kind of sense. Okay, next up, Beyonce shares tips on how she regained her good body after having twins. Okay, so it's like she had like a complete
vegan
Stop
diet.
lying to us, Joe. Do you know how long I've been on vegan diet now?
Ife, you have never been on vegan diet. You can never be on vegan diet, okay?
You think I can?
You can't.
You think I
Even
can?
me, I can't.
It's hard. It's very hard, actually.
Oh, goodness.
You wouldn't look, let me tell you, are you aware that Lakpe was on the vegan?
Yeah.
Oh, she broke up eventually. That's what I'm saying.
How long did she go?
How long? It's like she went on for years, but she said
years?
Yes.
No, but Nigeria, come on, lack of food.
No, she even
lack of
said.
options.
She even
And then
said.
you want to keep up
No,
with
if you're
vegan
doing
diets
if you're
in
doing the
Nigeria.
vegan diet thing, then you don't even need to complain about options in Nigeria because what you're basically going to live on is vegetable and fruits.
That's the thing. But
So
what I'm
we
saying,
have enough of it here to sustain you.
But that's not what
But
even
you
made her
can't
go
keep-
back, because I was asking her, you were so dedicated on this, what made you go back? And she said, you know, that her friend who she was always together with was forever eating chicken, and that the friend would be like, okay, taste a little bit, and little by little she just started eating meat, and from there
I
lapsed
think
into
it's
other
difficult
things.
to do it in
I've
Nigeria.
tasted
That's
the
what
good
I'm
side of
saying,
life.
especially when you see people.
Turkey.
Come
I've tasted
on,
it, man.
it's so hard.
Let's not try.
But I beg.
The only thing I can do is to
I don't know
exercise as
why.
much as I can. Right.
But she said she's not going to push herself that hard.
That hard,
again,
yeah,
which
she
is
talked
why I
about
kind
it.
of believe her. Because it's very difficult, like you
Yeah.
guys just mentioned. You know, I was just joking about going, being on vegan diet.
But I have to say, she tried, because no carbs, no sugar, no what else? No, did you say no milk or something?
Everything. Almost everything.
I was
Aside
like,
vegetable and fruits.
fruits.
But we should all try it on tea time. Let's see what would happen.
How long do you want to try it? I'll be the
Just
timekeeper.
2 weeks.
Okay, if you want to kumbo.
No, including you.
You don't want
Vegan.
to?
You don't want to join?
Did I tell you I have issues with my body? Like, do you have a problem with me?
You know, let's just see. Let's just show people, you know, when we say
It's a challenge.
Yeah,
Let's
it's a challenge.
This is not a health
Tea
show.
time
Vegan challenge.
No, it's not a
Vegan
health
challenge.
show. It's not a body
Positive.
positivity show. This is entertainment.
So let's do an entertainment-related
You know,
challenge.
so please,
Go else.
do you have an entertainment challenge for me?
Oops. Okay. It's left for Ife
Let's
to
see who
come up.
can eat the most chicken, the most turkey this Easter period.
I did not say you came in. Calm down.
Okay, guys, time for another break, but still to come is an explosive story that you don't want to miss. So do stay tuned, and we'll be right back. You're watching Plus TV Africa, and this is Tea Time.
I loved the energy when I came in here. It was so positive. I was like, I can't live here.
My real names are Akpofio Fobo, Akporobomemere.
I think my father is a comedian, because most times when he calls me, he's like, yo, make sure you use condom, you know, them girls out there.
So are you telling me I should have shot my shots?
Ife, you are my younger brother. Age is nothing but a number. What? I'm a vampire.
I believe in equal rights for women, and I also believe that a man is the head of the house. So we need to draw our limits somewhere.
Feels so good. Now can I do my jam now?
Yeah, you can.
Welcome back. You're watching Tea Time right here on Plus TV Africa, and we're swiftly moving on to our next story, which is on Britney Spears, who is being held against her will in a mental health facility.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yes, allegedly. Okay, so let me come to you, Ife.
Okay, first of all, this goes way back, because I read the whole thread, and I said the whole thread, the whole TL, the whole timeline on how this developed from when she cancelled her residency to say she was going to take care of her father.
Which was supposed to have been around February 13th.
Yeah. So allegedly, her dad was even the one who cancelled the residency. He was the one who posted the message on Instagram. And it did this because they realized she wasn't taking her meds anymore, because this is not the first time she's battled with mental health issues. And she wasn't taking her meds, and they gave her another one which she also refused to use. So it was actually supposed to be a threat initially that we're going to cancel your residency if you stop using your meds. And kind of she still didn't budge, so they had to check her in. Allegedly. And our mom has kind of fueled the rumor as well by liking comments, and there's a new movement of Free Britney and all that. So so it's just all crazy. I just hope it's not true, because what is the thing they're signing for her for this
Petition?
No, yes, it's actually a legal term.
okay.
Oh Lord. where somebody else, even though you're an adult.
Oh, conservative.
Yeah, a conservative. Somebody that they are signing that, and it was a paralegal working on that case that actually gave them the inside gist. So let's see how this works out, but I don't see her not being able to manage her finances. But if she
he's always been that conservative right from way back, you know, when
is it conservative or conservatoire or something like that?
You're confusing me now.
Conservatory. I guess. We should check that. Elsie,
yes, Elsie, help us. Because I know it's one of these.
I tried to check. So what am I searching for?
Conservatory. Just check for
No, conservatory is where you keep plants and...
Wow.
Yes, so...
something.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. Yeah, but now Ife has made me, confused because
but
I'm like
bringing a twist because we discussed this story when it happened when she went in, and what was out there was that she went in because of her dad's health. And I remember asking and saying, why would she want to check herself into a mental health institution when she's actually supposed to be there to take care of her dad? But then you said, oh, they take care of their mental health over there, they don't joke with it, right? But I just smelled something fishy. Like if my dad is really in that state and I think his health is getting bad, I'm supposed to be able to be around him and not find a way to check myself into another mental health. So how am I now supporting him from there if that was even the reason I cancelled my residency, like he said. So I just knew something has been, or I felt something has been fishy, right? So if this is true, then I don't know.
Yes, because it's like people have sussed out, what is really going on. And then for the mom to be liking all of those comments as well, it just further fueled what people were already speculating. So, like we say, we still can't really say, we still have to call it allegedly until we really know.
Confirm.
Exactly. Or maybe
but if this is true, please free Britney.
But even if it's not true, because I've seen the family help her in times past, I think it will be for a good cause. They know her better than we do. And if they're saying this, then,
The family in question now, or point of, is the dad, right? Because
the dad and the mom,
well, the mom is obviously on the side of the free Britney space. So there has to be something going on there that we do not know. And I mean, the dad is the one handling her finances.
And he's been accused of being controlling.
Yes.
You have to be controlling. But I don't know. At the end of the day, she's 30-something. So
is it 33 or 37?
37. I think it's 37. Yeah.
A lawyer gave up his job where he was getting paid like handsomely and decided to do the concert or something. And so, like you guys laughing, we'll find out before the end of the show, right?
We're almost rounding up actually.
Oh, really?
We're almost rounding up. Yeah.
Okay. Please just go and check for concert. Everything concert, read it. The one that means
maybe you should give us the meaning. So
controlling funds. As if I feel you're not able to control your funds, and even though you're a legal adult,
no, it's not just funds. When you can't control anything as a result of mental illness.
She's actually suffering from bipolar. I mean,
so people come in and
step in to handle all your affairs in terms
of...
So
our lawyer is actually handling our estate right now. So.
Okay.
All right, and that's where we're going to call it a day. Join us tomorrow for fresh entertainment stories and fresh analysis on those stories as well. Until then, a big thank you to my co-anchors, Ife, Elsie, and the production team as well. I'm Tokumbo Tai. We're saying thanks for watching and have yourself a good evening.